Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In this video, I would like to add another case history for the reference to the previous verse of Ashtavakra Gita, where Ashtavakra has mentioned about the personal preference for accepting or rejecting anything, where, when, how, why, etc. In this video, you will know how the personal preferences of various living entities affect the accepting or rejecting something regardless of its true value. There was one software engineer in a metropolis in India. He was a nice guy, very academically brilliant, qualified, and who could have deserved any good software job. At that time, there were two companies which were known for software industry or known in the software industry. This guy, who was qualified enough to get a job there, went to one company for a job. This company probably interviewed him and found that he was not fit for their job requirements. This company rejected the application of this software guy. He went away quietly. After some time, the same person who was struggling to make ends meet approached a well-known bank for loan to buy or construct a house. His financial position was seen and his application was summarily rejected by the manager of that bank's branch. Years later, that software company owner and the bank's owner were sitting in a panel which had selected someone for Businessman of the Year award. They proudly gave that award to that person. This guy took the mic. First he received the award, then he thanked these two, then took the mic and told, I once approached this software company, of which the owner is sitting nearby, for a job, and I was rejected. Then I approached the branch of the same bank whose owner is sitting here for a loan to construct a house. I was summarily rejected. Today, I am getting the Businessman of the Year award. Everyone laughed, and these two people also laughed but looked on sheepishly because the owner of the software company which had rejected this person was none other than Mr. Azim Premji of Wipro. And the bank owner whose branch had rejected this person for a loan was none other than Mr. Parekh of HDFC Bank. And this person who had been rejected twice in different circumstances was none other than the chairman of Infosys, Mr. Narayana Murthy. Now, you cannot blame anyone for this. When Mr. Narayana Murthy approached Wipro for a job, probably he was not fit for the job, so he was rejected. It was a personal preference by the human resources department of that particular company. Probably they had their own reasons for rejecting him. Similarly, the branch manager of HDFC who rejected Mr. Narayan Murthy's application for a role had his own valid reasons for rejecting the application. Again, it was a personal preference. But the fact that the same Mr. Narayan Murthy came up to the level of the owners of the two companies shows how destiny plays its games in this world. Now they are all friends and they respect each other and are reverent to each other. There is no grudge against anybody. Probably Mr. Narayan Murthy, who is the owner of Infosys today, must be able to find out why his application for a job was rejected then or why his loan application was rejected then. Anyway, this is one example of how personal preferences guide you to decide on why, what, when and where in various jobs or circumstances. They teach you how things happen. The same person who rejected you before may select you again in the near future, or else the same person who selected you in some time before may reject you summarily now. These are things that we have to keep in mind to decide how this material universe reacts. That is all for the present in this video. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.